As well. InVidious here are on defense. I will quickly do a switcheroony there, and off we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a bit of a look around here. Strax with scope, something a little bit different. Just Annie there on tractor, and there is someone up there. Combs would have gone out. Annie's onto that. Annie should pick up that frag, and she does. Iron picks up Dano from InVidious. Harvey picking up a big +10 there, taking out Bateman and Pringle boy. Pringle boy getting in the action. 1v4. Let's see who this poor bugger is. This last one up here is all Snipples. If anyone can do it, Snipples can get one frag, turns around, gets taken down there. So first round there, straight off to Dynasty and my mate Strax, his team. I spoke to Strax quickly before the game, and he thought that they'll get smashed in game 1, hopefully come back in game 2 or 3. So I told him, I'm happy to do 3 games, just don't push the overtime status.
Yeah. Right, so going to be rolling out with Strax now. He's got the MSR in hand, just looking down the long to the construction building, but can't spot anyone as Harvey gets the first blood onto Bateman. We've got Ian trying to stop the, or trying to cover for his teammate that's on the A site. That would be Harvey. He's going to get take some shots in the arse there through the tunnel. Meanwhile, Snipples takes down Strax. It's a 4-on-4. Iron takes down Dana from behind after Dana takes down Politics as Politics takes down Pringlesty. So it's now a 2-on-3 for the enemies to contend with. Annie now running away from some fire near the bulldozer there. Reloads, dodges the flashbang, and a lot of shots coming out from Sky and his teammate as Annie takes down Snipples, and it's all up to Sky now. The Sky runs in and he gets mowed down. One of the Dynasty crew. And it looks like it's going to be 2-0 in favour of Dynasty as we go into the 3rd round, Cyanide.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is Sandman still in with us? Doesn't sound like it. Does not sound like it. I just want to have a look at this map here and see what InVidious are actually doing. We've got one going over into Spikes. We've got another one just outside B. A few inside Blue Room here on A. And we got one going around the tractor. So I'm just trying to find out where they're failing here a little bit on defense, which can be hard, defense on this map. But Dynasty definitely playing well here, pushing into this A bomb site. Pringle boy, and he's got a partner in there also doing some keeping that A bomb site fairly secured and moving it a bit slower. There we go. First blood's just come out there on Dano. And Annie, let's try and pick it up with young Annie, see what she is doing. Frags going out everywhere. It was a bit slow to start off, but Dynasty really picked up in there that last 10 seconds. Managed to take down the whole team in such a short time there, Shieldah. Are you with me, Shieldah? Where are you going? You still here? That's all right. Shieldah obviously just needs a quick break, get himself all sorted up, out. And just want to flick around, not a bit of Strax. We have seen a little bit of Iron in the tunnel. Can he get that frag? He does get that frag on the Sky in the tunnel. Heavily flashed, but he managed to spot the good InVidious going down here everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Down to one more player. Dynasty on attack here, absolutely dominating and not losing a single player that round. So that is pretty well done to them.
Yes, indeed. Harvey's doing quite well for himself as well, being 5-0-1, but Ian very close behind with only an assist separating their scores, but looks like Harvey's got a few plants under his belt to boost up his score overall. Going to be rolling out with Politics now. He's got the Magnum in hand, throwing out a flash towards that A side. He gets tagged heavily and then taken down by Pringlesty as Bateman and Snipples both get kills onto Dynasty as well. So it's a very quick reversal of fate so far, as it's now 5-on-2, 5-on-1. As Harvey gets taken down as well. It's all up to Strax. He's got the MSR in hand still. He spots one coming from the spawn, tags him, can't quite get the takedown, and then someone else takes him down. But due to the way that MW3 works, can't quite see who it is. It is Dano. From behind after he got tagged, takes him down, and InVidious finally getting a round on the board at 4-1.
The big problem there is that's where Strax has been going. InVidious know where that is. So as soon as they were down to one player, it was all in. He had they were coming in for him. He didn't really have too many options, but he does pull out first blood here. A little bit of revenge for him. Iron with the big triple feed there. Picks up Pringle Boy. Picks up a teammate, 2 teammates. So a bad nade there, and he pretty much gave that round straight over to InVidious. You can't. That's friendly fire. This is that Strax or is that Atmosphere? Can't quite see what's going on, but that type of stuff really hurts your team. I wouldn't be surprised here, Shieldah, if InVidious put on the next 2-3 rounds because of that nade.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I was playing, or when I used to play FPS sort of games, TKs were more like a sort of laughing matter than to put some negative impact on the game. But yeah, I might see a little bit of a difference here in the more competitive scene. As Dynasty get the first 2 kills on the round, back to back, and looks like Iron's going to get third onto Dano. Just going through to Harvey now. Snipples takes down Strax, starting to bring it back into InVidious' favour, but they've still got a long way to go as Harvey knows exactly where he is. Politics takes down Bateman, and it's all up to the final person over at the Bulldoze, as Harvey tries to get the shots and tries to go for the barrel explosion, but I don't know if he got it. One thing's for sure, it's going to be another round 2 Dynasty at 5-2. It looks like Politics got the final Magnum 1B mid-air, and that's that.
I'm always one for laughing off those friendly fires, and I should be. I've definitely handed out a few in the past. Just ask Mango about that. But money's on the line here. This is the grand final. Is a bit of cash up for grabs, and you always want that first map, no matter what you want that first map. Give you confidence, and off you go. Iron then another bit of friendly fire there. They might start looking at it and say, come on mate, that's 3 frags in 3 rounds on the wrong team. Annie here sneaking up behind, coming up the back of blue room, is heavily tagged. There is 3, there's only 1 up. Annie would have come that out. They know where he is. Is she going to push? Doesn't matter. Dynasty pick up that frag anyway, heading straight over 6-2. This is a really strong start here from Dynasty, and you would think they'd be pretty happy there in TeamSpeak. Spirits, minus those, minus the friendly fire, hasn't slowed him down. I was definitely wrong with that, and Snipples has killed himself. This is a dead round.
Yeah, wonder what's going on with there.
Well, Snipples
accidentally changed team instead of class.
Happens to the best of us. But we've got the scoreboard up here, so we're not going to lose track. I probably will. It's been so long since I've had to manually add in scores there. And just out to the viewers, we have switched that delay server, so hopefully it's been a little bit different. Hopefully it's a lot better for you. So what do we make of this so far? We've got Snipples 8 frags, Bateman there 4 frags, Dano, Sky. Well, Sky hasn't put on a frag yet at all. He's 1 assist, 6 deaths. That's that kind of hurts you in a final. I like to think that in most games, you can generally sustain Shieldah 1 player not having a good game. There's always 1 player. But no frags after 8 rounds. It's not looking good for him, is it?
Yeah, it looks more like the ground's limit, not the sky for him. As yeah, it's what are we 8 rounds in, and although he's managed to not die the 2 rounds that they have won, he's not exactly done much for his team in the 8 total rounds with 1 assist.
We'll roll out of him next round and see where he's going. Maybe he's heading around to that B site and he's staying on B. InVidious haven't sent anyone around there as of yet. And look, I mean, Iron, he's got those 3 team kills, but 10-4 with 2 assists. Not bad. He's definitely holding those tunnels well, and that blue room just across. So he is doing a pretty good job. And I'm just going to head over and try and find Sky now. There we go. So Sky, he does have the Magnum and the ump. Nearly nailed himself. Well, maybe there's a little bit of traffic towards this B this time, and he goes down quickly there by Dano. Strax with 2 scopes shots, taking out Snipples and Dano. There's 2 very big bloods there for Dynasty, and that's going to that should go a long way to him winning this round. Sky coming up into tunnels, a little bit into spawn, a little bit apprehensive here. Let's flick it over and see where that bomb is. That bomb just is under where Sky was looking. Doing the rotate here. Over to B, maybe. He is Harvey with the bomb, with Politics. I am a big fan of Politics. We must watch him a little bit tonight. I love what he's doing. Let's pull up this map and see where they are going. So the full rotate here. All 3 players over on B, and of course I've lost connection to host. If you want to continue that one, Shieldah.
Yes, indeed, as Sky tries valiantly to stop the onslaught from Dynasty again. Looks like Politics is going to take him down, but Bateman trying to recover the B side as the bomb gets tickled and then planted. Takes down one of the Dynasty crew. That would be Politics getting taken down. As looks like we've got Straxmore trying to get the scope, but no, Bateman takes him down. It's all up to Harvey now. He's in the scaffold section of the B site, just sort of prone. He knows he's got time on his side as there's 28 seconds on the clock. He's got half a clip of the doesn't want to reload because he might give away his position, but Bateman takes him down, manages to catch him off guard, just sort of aiming down the site, walking around the corner, and caught him with his pants down. And looks like it's going to be 6-3 on the scoreboard after that one.
Yeah, Steam Connector failed me again. I've actually spent about 2 hours in Modern Warfare 3 today because just to stop this from happening. And look, it only does it when I stream, but that's twice. It normally only does it twice. So we're running now with Pringle. And what's he got here? Pushing around. He's going to walk up to Annie and Strax, but he's going in hard. Does get flashed. Annie does. No, Strax takes him down with a beautiful headshot there. Iron also taking down Bateman here. Strax not putting too many feet wrong with that scope. Looking back towards spawn at the moment. And he does have a little bit of action here, but he manages to pick up Sniffles. Sniffles has got absolutely no chance tonight against Strax. Strax is killing him. Sniffles will want to pick that up. Let's have a quick look. 9 and 8, so he's barely staying even. There is someone around near those sandbags. Strax has spotted him just out of the corner with his peripheral vision. Over with that nade. Not a bad nade. Needs to be a little bit more over to the right. Does see a head. No, what a wonderful nade. Gets those heavy tags. Not enough. Sky comes through and picks up his first frag of the match there. And InVidious have had calling a dead round here. They've had someone drop, but that round straight over to Dynasty. So looking good, Shieldah so far.
Yes, indeed. But it looks like he missed it, or sounded like he missed it during the middle of the match. Dano actually timed out, so it's now a 4-on-5, just to add a bit more of a struggle for InVidious to overcome as they have to deal with this. But Sky finally getting off the 0 kills as we get in. No kills going out yet. Looks like it's a dead round again, maybe?
Yeah, this one is a dead round. They do have 2, and they have called it. That's why we see, I'm just watching Pringle here. He's sitting back on that B bomb side just mucking around. But it's a bit unlucky, and if having a player drop now kind of puts a little bit of pressure on. Now they've got no more dead rounds this match. I guess if Dynasty want to be really nice, they could say, that's right, have one of our dead rounds. But with Snipples switching sides before rather than switching his class, it may hurt him a little bit here.
Yeah, and it's also going to be a bit of a demoralizing thing, having a teammate sort of disconnect in the middle of a match and then like use up all your dead rounds, like, because then it puts the pressure of like, oh no, well if we mess up again, we're gonna have to really deal with it.
Well, something I want to quickly talk about here, and we haven't catched too much of the action. We did that last round, but Strax is actually playing pretty well tonight on that scope. He's holding those cement bags. He's got spawn covered. He's got the tractor covered. He's actually doing a really good job here, Shieldah. I wonder if he can continue that over 2 or 3 maps, or whether this map is just one that he really enjoys playing. But he's not missing much. He is doing well.
Yeah, he certainly redeemed himself from that first round where he got caught unawares. But yeah, he's definitely showing them who's boss. Topping his team now in terms of points, but I think that's because he got the plant there. But otherwise he'd be tying with Harvey, I believe. For, oh no, he wouldn't, he'd still be ahead. And it looks like Dano's back in the game. Not quite 4 bars of connection, so he could be lagging still, but anyway, the game must go on.
It must go on, and this one's yours, I believe, Shieldah.
Righto, so going to be rolling out with Politics now. He's got the Magnum in hand and the UMP-45. He uses his flashbang towards that middle area, the A site, throwing the nade towards B, and he's going to be racing through the tunnels towards the A site. He spots one jumping to the right, takes him down. That's Bateman. Snipples takes down Harvey. Sees Politics sees Annie on the left. Annie gets taken down by Pringlesty, but Strax takes down Pringlesty as well. So it's a great round so far for Dynasty, as Dano takes down Politics though, bringing it to a 1v2 for Dynasty instead of the 2-on-2 it was before. So it's all up to Strax. He's sort of watching the A side. He knows there's at least one person there. He's sort of zooming in. Can't spot anyone yet though. He might have seen the head poke out just towards the end. He hears someone, well, I hear someone, around that A side. And looks like he's not going to be racing into this bomb site here. Picks up the bomb now. Quite silently. Might be going for a B flank, possibly.
They've got themselves set up well here.
Find out.
You got Sky just inside the tunnels on A, and then you've got Dano watching back towards their spawn. So they do have it covered. Strax's got a big job on his hands, Shieldah.
Yes, indeed. You've got, like, Sky knows that to get to the A site, Strax is going to have to go past him, and Dano knows that from there you can pretty much hear that bomb go down. Looks like Strax has spotted Sky. He's going to try and get the shots. Let's see if Sky can redeem his earlier shoddy performance. No, he can't, as Strax takes him down. It looks like Dano is going to have to run him through the tunnels here. Strax has gone for the real plant first. Instead of a fake tickle, he's going to jump straight into his face, and Dano takes him down. And with 30 seconds on the clock, I reckon he's going to get that defuse off, Cyanide.
He will, but I tell you what, Strax came pretty close to clutching that. So great effort overall. But Dano just a little bit sharper there with his trigger finger, that left mouse button, just working out for him then.
Yes, indeed. I believe it's your round now, Cyanide. So
it certainly is, and I actually want to have a look at what Iron's doing here. He really is pushing hard into this tunnel. He was flashed, but that probably won't have much effect. He's sitting back this time. That's a little bit different, or is it? And he throws that flash. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there, but he didn't take him down. And he did get tags into that blue room there, so he's pushing up on the bomb. He doesn't have the bomb, and oh, someone's coming running out, and he's heavily tagged himself. He's down to 40 health. Throwing a bit of regen now, jumping up. So he knows someone's in there, but he's already used his nade. He's already used his flash. And, oh, there we go. He picks him up, picks up Bateman. And Annie taking down Snipples, but Annie going down as well. Snipples just having an absolutely horrid night here. Can't get up to that cement base. Can't come around and protect that side of the A bomb site, unfortunately. And bomb has gone down on B. So this is the first B plant as well this round. And Pringle just coming up from spawn. Here's last one left. He has got 2 to beat here. The 2 he's got, we got Iron, probably in a vulnerable spot here. He's just inside, well, there we go. Harvey with eyes in the right place and manages to take him down here. And he's, oh, look at that, just spots him and takes him out. And that is 8-4 now, 8-4 Shieldah.
Yes, indeed. Harvey was prone against the side of the vehicle, so he could see underneath the tyres. Managed to spot his head just as he walked past and lined him up for that perfect shot there. We'll be rolling out with Snipples now as Iron takes the first kill onto Dano, and he takes down Snipples as well. Already we've got a 5v2 as Iron takes down Sky as well. Bateman trying to even the odds a little bit by taking down Harvey with that nice vertical nade. Strax now with the scope in hand at that blown up car where Harvey did the final kill of the round last time. And, yeah, it's a 3-on-2. Straxmore still sitting there. He's trying to get the quick scope off. Can't quite get him. Going to try and get the Magnum off. Takes down Pringlesty with some very nice Magnum shots there. As it's now a 3-on-1 for poor old mate Bateman to deal with from the attacking spawn. No, defending spawn. And looks like he can't do it. So, another round to Dynasty.
Good flash there. Flash did come out. We don't see it on the replay, but there was a flash which just caught him a little bit. It did, which was just enough to knock off his vision and obviously Bateman going down because of it. And just had a quick restart of the server, just due to those dead rounds. Big flash here. Who's this player? Flashed. I want to stick with this one, and it is Pringle once again. Iron, so dangerous there. Takes down Bateman. Bateman, I consider a pretty high-quality player. He's not having any impact in this match so far, just like poor little Stingray. Stingray's, not Stingray, Snipples, should I say, 0-0-0, not doing much for his team either. Obviously it's 0-0-0 because they just restarted, but I think he was about 1-for-1. His ratio was. Strax coming around onto this A-bomb site with the scope in hand, looking towards that blue room, hopefully trying to get a pick. Last one up here, let's swing around. It is all Strax. Wow, that Magnum shot gets taken out. Sky, too easy. Last player up is Snipples, and what's he going to do here? He can hear that bomb go down on A. He's over near tractor. Is he going to do the switcheroonie? Is that a real plant? That is not a real plant. Strax here. He's got eyes on him. Pushed out a little bit too far. That was his mistake. Throwing out that flash. Snipples comes up and takes him down with ease. So let's watch this replay. And just poke that little bit too far out there.
Yeah, he's definitely showing his might with the Magnum there. Trying to show that he might have been more deserving of the pistol awards that were on earlier tonight. But going to be rolling out now. Politics with the Magnum in hand again. Going to be pushing towards that B side of Snipples and Harvey trading kills. Dano now taking down Iron as well. Politics still racing up with Harvey into the scaffolding area of the map. Trying to get some eyes onto B, poking in and out. The person's over on the right side over there. Can't quite get the final poke needed to get the kill there. As Pringlesty and Dano are both sort of entrenched there behind the toilets, but Pringlesty going for the more angled approach to the scaffolding room. Strax now spots Sky. One shot, one kill. That's how you do it, mate. He goes to the Vertnat as well. Might be able to pick up Dano there. Will he be able to? No, he won't. Harvey trying to get some pokes onto the dead body of Sky. Maybe a bit of a lack of communication there. As we roll around, we've got Bateman pushing in from behind. Might be able to pick up one or two easy frags here if he manages to get in silent enough. You can hear the shots coming off. He spots one, takes down Politics, but his cover's been blown. Harvey knows where he is, and so does Strax. As Dano is now going to try and get some pokes off. Yes, he will. Takes down Harvey. And Strax gets taken down as well for the final kill of that round. So it's now 9-6 in favour of Dynasty as we go into the 16th round. Cyanide.
That was a good way, I guess, to finish that off. To finish off that first half, and good work there by InVidious. And you know, as dominating as Dynasty have been, it is 6-9. It is 6-9. I just checked that, in case my maths is wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. But they've really caught up, which is great for them.
They managed to stop the Dynasty train that was starting to leave the station, and they managed to catch up to it.
They certainly did. Well, it's like one of those old school trades you see in the Western movies where they sort of pump them. You got two guys either side. That's what we got here for InVidious. The hard work is coming out, all that manual labour, and they are pushing ahead. But this time on attack, what can they do here on attack? That bomb is down. They are down to 3 players, a 1 player difference, which doesn't mean much. It's only 1 frag in at Sky here, just around Spikes. Can't see much on this B bomb site. He will move through. Let's have a look at the map. Hopefully we don't miss out on action. He looks like he could be having a little bit of lag there. He does seem a little bit jerky, but he's alright. Harvey from Dynasty watching Concrete. Dano here taking the big brave move, coming into a bomb site, gets taken out. There must have been a player there from Dynasty just sitting on the... there we go. Politics. There's a juice spot for you.
Yeah, it's not exactly easy to counter there, because unless you're looking upwards, you'll get taken down immediately. Well, and if you are looking upwards, the person could be right in front of you.
The problem coming out of those tunnels is exactly what you said. Where to look? Where to look? There are so many places.
Yeah, if you put 2 people there, 1 in each way, you'd definitely be able to take at least 1 person down, but then you've got the point of where would you send the rest of your defense, because you don't want to stack on one spot too much. But as I go off on that tangent, Bateman gets the first kill onto Harvey with a nice headshot. So we're going to be watching Strax now. He's sort of watching the bulldozer area very far back, but then again, you don't want to get too close in with a sniper, because that'd be just silly. He spots one, takes down Bateman as he gets flashbang. That's a very nice reaction shot there. And Sky taking down Annie. Sky starting to bring himself back in the game. He's 1 for 1, which is a lot better than his last pre-restarts, I guess, form. As Politics takes him down onto Iron.
Huge Snipples.
Snipples takes down Strax as well. And the final kill goes down onto one of the Dynasty crew. So, it's 9-7 or 10-7?
Yeah, it was. There was some really nice work there from Snipples. I did watch him a little bit that round, and he was really on cement bags, really watching back down behind that behind the tractor, really focusing, and he managed to pick up a couple of frags as well. So I'm going to pull it up this round once again with Snipples. And look at this, he's just doing all the right things, just changing his position ever so slightly here, and battling it out with Strax at the other end, really trying to make him think and guess. And if Strax has to stick his head out and look around for Snipples, and obviously that gives Snipples the advantage, he does, through seeing him and being trained in sort of the one spot. And Snipples has seen him here. Well, hasn't seen him. He's seen the muzzle flash, and that, my friends, is an absolutely fantastic shot. I didn't even see him. Snipples must have seen just the fraction of him there, and takes him down. Harvey with the big +10 there, getting that revenge for Strax going down, I guess. And little Annie, let's see what Annie's doing. On to B. It is 3 and 2. Someone is coming her way. She does have it all tied down here. There's one. Is there another one just around to her left? Maybe, maybe not. One player up, and that is Sky. So Sky's got his chance here, doesn't he? Shieldah has his chance here to do something for his team and really lift them. Even though scores 7-10, not too far away, and you never know what happens when you start switching those sides.
Channel timed out.
There we go. I think Shieldah has gone for a bit. He has timed out, and that's another round there to Dynasty. Another round to Dynasty. So 11-7. They are just keeping that advantage there of a few rounds, which is good for them. Like I said, you want to take that first map away, feel confidence with it, and a big push here from InVidious straight into this B bomb site. Ooh, Pringle does spot someone just on the other side of the tunnel, throws the big nade out. Bomb is down, 4v4. Pringle just wants to watch this tunnel. As soon as those comms go out from Dynasty, that is a hard push on B. Strax pulling up a frag, Snipples getting one, and Annie pulling up Sky as well. So down to 2 players here. InVidious are. And Annie does have this. You can hear that bomb go down on a B. Turns around, takes out Snipples. So scopes down along with the B planter. And that bomb is all under. Annie doesn't have to move. She just has to sit there. Polly coming back to give her a little bit of support. It's too easy when the bomb's down. And Pringle, he's going to come around up through spikes, see if he can't pick up that bomb. But he does have 2 players to take out, and that's going to be hard work for him. Does spot up one. Yeah, don't think that was Annie. Let's have a look. It may have been Politics moving around there. Annie has moved slightly from her last position. There we go. She hears some noise and gets that frag, and that puts Dynasty right up there, 12-7. So that's 5 rounds. A bit of a difference there now.
User was moved to your channel.
There we go. Shieldah is back. Bit of a timeout there, mate. What's going
on? My computer decided that it for 3, so I just had to quickly turn it back on.
There we go. Too much Modern Warfare 3. It didn't know what to do with itself, did it? You know, what am I playing here? I thought we stopped this. And you're in here once again. A few frags going out there. Harvey taking down Bateman. Pringle onto Harvey. And, Strax. Absolutely massive by Strax. Gets the +15. Crackers, Snipples, Pringles. Down. That is one of the biggest nades we will see in this final series. But for a very long time. Unbelievable. You just missed out, but if you quickly, if you get that stream up as well, you'll see that one, Shieldah. Absolutely huge. Big triple feed there with the nade, and that means only one player up here, which is Dano. He has got 4 to beat. He doesn't have the bomb in hand, and I guess the good news for him is Strax no longer has a nade, but he does have a couple here who are straight onto him. He's going to run upstairs here into spawn. Just try and bait him out a little bit, but he's in a tough spot. He does have 4 to beat. They know where he is. It's all gone from there, and there we go. If we another one there, straight to Dynasty. Dynasty, 3 more rounds needed, and they'll take map 1 out here. And InVidious, they've got a tough. They're 6 rounds behind. 6 rounds, but they need to win by 2 rounds. So they need 16-14. So they'll have to put on 9 rounds to 1. To win this map. It's going to be a big task for a Shieldah.
Yes, indeed. But I've certainly seen comebacks on an equal scale before, so can't rule anything out just yet. As it's not off to a good start, as it's now 2v4 for InVidious. Although, as I say, that Crackers takes down Politics. Iron onto Crackers, tit for tat, as Snipples takes down Strax as well. Looks like Annie's going to try and get the Vertinate onto Snipples. Will it connect? Oh, it'll blow up the barrel right next to him, but it won't finish him off as he drops down to 33 health there. Yeah, he's looking towards the spawn. He can't spot anyone though, because they're both sitting on that A site. But we might see a bit of a flank from Sipples. No, we won't, because the bomb's in clear sight of Annie, and Iron's just around the corner as well. So it's all up to Snipples to see if his invasion skills will be up to par. So, not much is going to be going down. Looks like Iron might be flanking around to be in the right place at the right time, as Snipples is going to poke around that corner any second now. Iron might have heard that weapon switch, he might not have. He's looking the wrong way, he's poking back. He might spot that head. Yes, he will. Strax takes the shot, but wouldn't have killed him anyway, because it looked like it would have been a kneecap. And he now knows where he is as well, so she's just going to sit down in the slope area there to tunnels and bait it out, because she knows that the bomb's in there and she's safe until he pokes there. Snipple's now going to race in, gets tagged heavily by Iron and gets taken down as well. So it's another round to Dynasty, which makes it so InVidious has to win 9 rounds on the trot to win this first map. Cyanide.
Well, the best thing they can hope for here would be some overtime. I mean, 14-7, that's a pretty commanding lead. We're talking a grand final here. We're not talking 2 bad teams. We're talking about 2 teams who've had a pretty successful season and have been doing this to teams throughout the season. Now we've got 1 team on 7 rounds, 1 on 14. Map 1 definitely looks like it's going to go Dynasty's way. They only need the 2 more, and straight away Iron nearly pulling up the +10 there. He did get a nice headshot, and down to 2 players for InVidious already, and we've only gone through 30 seconds out of the 2-minute round here, so all the pressure's on them, and they really need to work hard. Harvey here, he's got all the flanks covered. Politics got those tunnels covered. Snipples with scope, and well, there we go. It's all up to Snipples here. Turns around, absolutely drops Iron. Superb magnum work, but he does have Harvey coming up on his side here, and I think that was Harvey who pulled up that frag. So 15-7. It is Harvey really rushing in, and look, they are doing well, I guess, when they're getting down to those numbers. If they've got 3+ players, they're really pushing in and destroying that last player. If they've only got 2 players, they're doing a pretty good job at just staying calm and covering each other's back.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be another heavy B push from InVidious, as Bateman eats a flash nade right to the face as Annie takes down Pringle Steak. Crackers onto Annie, Crackers onto Iron as well for the +10. As Bateman takes down Crackers, Dano onto Politics, Strax onto Snipples. A bit of a tit-for-tat action. Dano getting caught up, or Bateman getting caught up on the bomb there a little bit after he planted it. Looks like Bateman spotted Strax. See enemy, kill enemy as he takes him down. And it's all up to Harvey now. He's going to poke in, takes down Harvey.
Oh, he's done it!
Takes down Dano and takes down Bateman as well. Does the 1v2 clutch. And it looks like that's going to be the first map to Dynasty. Very nice play from Harvey there to win the round for his team and the map.
That was, wow. I mean, some absolutely massive plays. Game 1 to Dynasty. Strax, we've seen some fantastic work with the scope. That triple nade. Unfortunately, you missed it. You went out at the wrong time, but absolutely huge. Then we've seen some friendly fire from Iron. He pulled up 3-4 friendlies, which didn't help him, but that didn't bother him. That didn't bother him. The only person I think which I expected a lot more from, two people in particular. One, Snipples. Snipples didn't really have a great game then, and also Politics. But Dynasty didn't really give him a chance, did they?
No, they were very commanding when they had, once they had the advantage, they certainly pushed it and made them feel, or made InVidious feel like they weren't really in control. Because you'd see attempts like that last round where they'd push in and they might have an early advantage, but then Dynasty would turn around and just sit on them and drop them immediately. Especially in that last round where Harvey sort of gave them the element of hope and then quickly stole it from them with that 1v2 clutch there. It looks like still waiting on a few people to connect there or get into their teams.
And Dynasty are going with attack here.
So you might have to give me a quick brief, and for the people that might be new, I know it's probably not that often that new people watch these sort of streams, but for the new people, what sides are normally stronger on this map, Cyanide?
I think this map is just AIDS. That's my opinion. Look, attack. I think attack. You have a bit more advantage. We did see this map in season 1, and in season 1 it was a case of sped rush into B bomb site, throw out a nade or a flash, and then you've pretty much secured it. Now, if we see where Pringle is, a lot of people now are throwing a nade up and over that roof, which lands pretty much on that B bomb site, and that stops a lot of the push from the attackers. B is still very much a favourite because there we go, we can see this nade here I was talking about, up and over, and that normally generates something from him. Look at that, he does pull up, he pulls up Strax there. So that nade is something which has come from season 1 over to this season. Bomb is planted, and we'll probably see it planted at B, but I think overall attack is the strongest side, and not that I've ever been a fan of this map or seen a lot of it. I mean, like I said, it was their season 1. It sort of went. It's come back this season. And InVidious on defense, though, pulled that one after saying that.
Yes, indeed. So I might be rolling out with Iron here. He's got the UMP-45 in hand, throwing that early flashbang towards that B corridor. Does the quick 180 to avoid getting self-flashed. Throws a nade towards that corridor where Pringles was hiding last time. Nade goes out. Iron manages to just avoid that flashbang, takes down Pringlesty. Going to try and get a two-man, but no, he will take down Bateman as well. Very nice play there from Iron, managing to secure that hallway with ease. The bomb's going to go down now on the B side. And Politics, yep, has got the plant as Snipples takes down Iron with that nice magnum shot there. Snipples throwing in 1 flash, 2 flash, I think. And goes for the kill. Yes, he will get on Politics, so it's now a 2v3. Snipples he picked up an MSR, but it's not the gun he wants, as it's now all of a sudden been changed up by Harvey and someone else, and it looks like the final kill will go out onto him, making it 1-1 on the scoreboard on the second map.
Yeah, and the other thing with this map we can see here with lovely Annie there just pulling up that last one, that crate on the floor there, on top of the stairs, it does cause a lot of problems from both teams because both sides attacking and defending. You get great vision through there, and it really makes that bit of the map nearly unusable. It depends how you use it. Obviously, if you're sitting down waiting for someone, it's effective. If you feel that you have to use that as on the attacking, whether that's going to defuse the bomb or attacking in general, then it makes it a lot harder. InVidious have come out strong here, picked up a lot of frags there. Last player up here is Politics, my mate Politics. Can he do it? If anyone can, Polly can, and he needs to defend that bomb, but he's in a really awkward position here. He does so and he manages to get up from that prone. Lucky stuff there. One player up is Dano. Dano's gone in for the fake, and he pulls... No, Politics! My goodness, how did Politics get that frag?
I have no idea. He must have gotten 2 lucky tags off onto the guy's head. But,
Killcam didn't even answer those questions.
It was just lots of chest shots while the other guy seemed more interested with doing a smiley face on the pole instead of hitting him. As we roll out now, going to be having a look at Snipples, see how he snipes on this map. He sort of run off to that long, but Straxmore says, no you will not sir. He takes him down. Bateman takes down Politics, and I am with the +10 onto Crackers and Pringlesty. Strax now going to see if he can pick up another kill this round. He's not doing that well. He's 2 for 3, so he's got a 0.6 ratio. But might be able to pull it up after this round. Depends if he gets that last kill or not, or last 2 kills or not. It's coming out from Harvey onto Dano, takes him down. And Harvey getting flashbanged as well. Last person might be through that corridor to the right. He gets the tickle off. Goes to the reel as Bateman takes down Strax. Bateman going to be doing that right flank all the way down. And might be going for the side entry now. He's looking in through that side. Can't spot anyone just yet. He's gone crouched, gone quiet. But yeah, you got Iron on top, and looks like someone from Dynasty will get that kill onto him.
It's early game.
It is Harvey.
Early game here, Shieldy. 4 rounds down, but InVidious did look good that first round, but Dynasty just look really switched on tonight. And just a shout out there, I guess, to my mate Zoran. Mate, don't go and breed your wrecking ball things in here. We don't want to know about wrecking balls ever. All right, wrecking balls are no longer one of those cool things, since the last week. So no more wrecking balls. And Strax, this battle between Strax and Snipples has been pretty good. That bomb is down. Strax, his last one up. Oh, I still got that game, that music playing. I've got to turn that down. All over the place here. And InVidious do pull that one out.
Yes, indeed. InVidious might be able to take this map out if they sort of keep it equal until they get the better side. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Because they're definitely showing a lot better performance than last map, where it was I think that Dynasty had 3 rounds on the trot at the start, and Snipple's certainly doing his part for his team, taking out Annie for the first kill. Politics onto Bateman, bit of tit for tat action so far as Snipples takes down Iron as well, and Snipples getting tagged up quite heavily. Strax trying to spot Snipples, but he's already been killed, so oh no, he hasn't. What am I on about? As we've now got Harvey with the bomb pushing in slowly towards that B side, trying to make sure there's no one there first. The flashbang goes out from someone on the B side, but there will be no tags or kills. Some shots coming out from that far right flank, but Harvey's still looking in that direction, but there's a vehicle in front of him. Politics takes down Pringlesty over on that B side, however, and Politics is going to take down Snipples as well on the upper area there. The Great not helping him out that time, as looks like Harvey's going to get the plant down first go. Crack is going to try and take the shot, but no, Politics through the Great will take him. And the final kill goes out in Dynasty's favour, and it's now 4-2, so they might be starting to get a bit of momentum up. InVidious will certainly have to stop the momentum before it gets too much.
Yeah, well, but it's like any best of 30. As soon as you have that that round switch at half time, you never know what will happen. I've seen some Black Ops 2, some COD 4 matches where you think this team's completely out of it, absolutely no chance. Then they swap at half time, and the team comes back and wins it. I mean, at least here it's pretty close at the moment, 4-2 after 6 rounds. So both teams would be pretty happy with that. Now I don't know what happened that round, but that was so quick. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was very one-sided there from Dynasty. InVidious must have tried a pushing strat that they hadn't really practiced before and got caught out for it.
And probably won't use again this game.
Yeah, that would probably be the wise decision. But let's see if they will follow through with it. As they're going for another hard push, as Snipples and Pringlesteak both pushing to that B side to try and get some early pressure on it. Snipples taking down Annie, so it's working a lot better than last time, as they've now got a 3-kill lead as Snipples takes an iron as well. They've got Crackers, Snipples, and Pringlesteak all sitting around that B side, and you've got Strax trying to push on the right down that long flank, but Dano says, no, you will not, good sir. You are finally going down. As it's all up to Politics now. Politics is sitting in a checkered room. Looks a bit grim in there with barely any furniture, but Dano's going to fire off some random shots in a corner and die for it. But one of the InVidious crew will take him down in response. That would be Snipples. Very nice 180 there from Snipples to get that kill.
Yeah, they were lucky that they both went in together, because Politics doesn't need too many opportunities, and he will pick off a lot of players in that situation. But both coming through, one gets taken down, the next one can easily follow up. Now, IMT here actually got a big tag with his flash. There is someone on the bomb, actually not paying any attention. That was Snipples. So I still don't think Snipples he's got his A game tonight, but he'll want to start improving that pretty soon. And that there, what's going on here? These guys not want to hear me talking or something, because as soon as it goes to me, there's 2 rounds in a row where I'm just trying to talk about stuff, and wow, it's another one over so quick.
Yeah, InVidious is trying out a strat where they send both Snipples and Pringlesteak straight onto that bomb site. And I'm just going to be watching Pringlesteak again. Like, they'll both just race straight in, do a 180 to avoid the flash, and then they'll just get picked up, like, there again. Pringlesteak gets taken down by Iron, Strax takes down Crackers, Politics takes down Bateman, and another kill earlier on. So it's immediately gone from, like, 5 on 5, as you'd expect, to a 1 on 4, and bam, it's over again. Dynasty, like, InVidious is just playing straight into Dynasty's hand with the rushing onto the bomb site, because even though they're on defense, they're playing way too aggressively, and Dynasty are just sort of sitting back and letting them run to them.
It reminds me, last season, one of the finals games, it was a knife round, and it was that quick. We said, all right, we're heading off for the knife round. Here we go, and the knife round was over. It literally lasted like 5 seconds. That is on our YouTube page. But that's what some of these rounds are reminding me of. They're over so quick, you don't even have time to process it. Here, at least it's 1 for 1, two for 2. So things are pretty even. There we go. Another one's going down. Iron pulls up 1. There's 2 for 2 remaining, so they might have a chance here. One more goes down, and it's in Dynasty's favour once again. We've got Pringle here, who's sitting around the back of the big bomb site, making a little bit of noise there, jumping up, shoots out some rounds, trying to bait him in. Bomb has gone down. And they do know where he is, so that's a disadvantage. She's got to play a little bit smart now. No point both looking in the same direction. Harvey's got it now, looking around for this flank, and that is exactly where Pringle's coming. Comes around the corner, does get a few shots out. Looking under the truck. Still coming around. Iron will be, I think it's Iron the last one up, or the second to last one up as well. He has moved his position, going in. Oh, look at that. Frags going out, shots going out everywhere in a world of trouble, and Dynasty once again. So that's 8-3. So they really started taking off in those last few rounds, haven't they?
Yes, indeed. Dynasty have just gone, right, let's put our A game on, and put their A game on they have.
But a Dynasty winning this map so far, or is InVidious losing it through the way they're playing? That's the question.
That is actually a very good point, because InVidious, like, they threw away a good 3-4 rounds by just trying to get early pressure onto that bomb site, even though they're defense, and it's just not worked for them. But as you can see now, the more laid back, or not laid back, the more sort of hesitant approach is sort of working in their favor, as they got the first blood onto one of the Dynasty crew, and then Dano taking down Strax, but they lost Snipples in the process, so it wasn't exactly all roses and peaches, as Harvey takes down Crackers and Dano now. So it's the tides have turned on this round, as Pringles has surely had his position given away, and if not, the wallbang onto the bomb side has certainly given it away by now, as Politics takes down Bateman. So Pringlesteak in another clutch situation, but let's see if he can pull it off this time. As he takes down Politics with that Sky L, very nice there. It looks like he's going to try and get the bang through the plants, but no, he can't. Flashbang goes off, he's reloaded his gun. He might be able to get the pick off here through the plants, but there might be someone watching through there. He's certainly given away his position by now. He spots one head over on the main entry there, the foyer, but can't take him down. Meanwhile, you've got Annie up the stairs, and Harvey getting a few tags off onto him. So he's down to 40 health, and Annie's gone. Yep, you've had your fun, boy. You're going down. And that's that.
So much patience there shown by Annie. She was, when we seen her just before we switched over to Pringle, she was sitting behind that tree, made her way up the stairs, and just sitting absolutely so patiently. I'm that impressed with Annie. I'm going to try and find her here. There we go, and we'll follow her up. So she's heading over towards this bomb site. Does get a little bit of a flash. See someone coming up those back stairs. Shoots out. Misses absolutely everything. But she's got eyes. Here he comes. And Annie takes it down. Nice headshot there on the Snipples. Poor Snipples. Like I said, he can't... not too many things are coming off for him at the moment. And he throws out that flash. Doesn't pick up any tags, which gives her a good indication that that's clear for now. Looking out through this back door. Can't see much. Over with that nade. That's not a good nade. I don't think that'll get much at all, even if there was someone out there. Dano comes running around absolutely recklessly. Pulls up a frag. Jumps around the corner with no control over that. And he picks him up as well. So it looks like there might be a player or two over on that main road. Crackers comes around, takes out Annie. Harvey's made his way all the way over to A. And he's getting that bomb down. And it's a tricky place, that A bomb, because you don't have too many places to actually go. He is tagged up left and right there. InVidious will pull back this round with Crackers pulling up a few frags. And Crackers is on 6 and 9, so not doing too well. Politics lifting a little bit this game, 17-8. But more importantly, like I said, InVidious do pick up that round, 9-4 coming up to half-time now.
Yes, indeed. It's good to see InVidious finally stopped the Dynasty five-round streak, I believe, because it was 4-2 when they started really pulling away, or maybe 3-2. But anyway, we'll go in. Looks like a few nades going out. Pringlesty sort of throwing that flashbang behind the plants to try and get the to try and cause some hesitation from the enemy there. But one's managed to get in anyway, and he's pushed it on that right side, so Pringlesty's had to retreat as Politics takes down Crackers as well. And Pringlesty getting a few tags off, but he can't quite finish off that last guy, or the last bullet there. And looks like it's going to be another quick round for Dynasty, so Dynasty's sort of said, yep, we've given you a charity round, but now we're taking this game back. It's now 10-4 on the scoreboard of the CGM Grand Finals.
Yeah, absolutely, 10-4. Yet again, not a comfortable place to be. We might see that improve a little bit after halftime. But look at Polygay, 19-8 with 2 assists. Even Harvey, 5 assists, which is pretty big considering Harvey is the bomb carrier. And if we find Harvey, I reckon, yeah, there he goes with the bomb. He's actually pushed all the way through here. How have they got around to A? They've come straight into A here, Shieldah, through B. Where are these InVidious players? There's only 3 of them, but... my goodness, there is some big gaps in defence. That bomb has gone down with no worries whatsoever. Bateman coming in now. Oh, gets taken out by Harvey. So, and Dano takes down Strax. Strax been a little bit reckless there. Iron should pick up the final frag. No, he doesn't. Dano says, we're not finished with this yet. We want to come back. We want to win this round. We want to win first place cash. Second place is alright, but we'd rather first. And Dano, oh, unlucky there. And that may have been Harvey taking him out. Now, Harvey, like I said, being a bomb carrier, 15 kills, 5 deaths, 6 assists. That's pretty impressive for a bomb carrier.
Yes, indeed. And just look how many, like, he's 6 kills behind Politics, and yet he's only 3 points behind because of all the bomb plants and the assists.
Well, that's right. He's getting those bomb plants down as well. So not just is he the bomb carrier, he's actually getting the plants down. He's getting frags. If he's not getting a frag, he's getting the assist.
Yeah, and the way that they managed to push through to the A site so quickly last round is due to the fact that they sort of had a spearhead approach. They sent, like, instead of sort of trying to poke through on the sides and maybe send 1 or 2 down that middle bit to try and stop Pringlesty or Pringles or one of the other guys that go there, they managed to send, like, I think they sent Crackers. No, they sent one of the other guys straight down, and he cleared through with flashbangs and nades. And they just sent 2 more, and they just sent like a figurehead straight through, took it, and left all the InVidious guys off on the sides. But InVidious managed to bring this round back while I go off on that little bit of a sidetrack, and it's now 11-5.
It is 11-5, and so that's round one. After half time, they've managed to get the first attacking round done, which is good for them. A lot of flashes coming out here. Dano and Pringle getting a frag each, which is good for them. Pringle's also hunting down someone else. He takes down Politics. So Dynasty not enjoying this defense as much as they were on attack. And what's really surprising me here is InVidious are going for that A bomb site, which, like I said, it's not as common on this map, but that's 2 out of 2. There's only one player up here, which is poor little Annie. Picks up a gift. Oh, can she get the... Oh, no. She can't. She had too much. And look, InVidious not even losing a player that round. So, really strong coming through. Dynasty really have to patch up those holes in their defense, because at the moment, there's some pretty big gaps.
Yes, indeed. It might just be that the attack on this side is just so overpowered, but InVidious definitely showing that they're not out of it yet with the 2 rounds on the trot. Let's see if they can try and get the most rounds in a row for the grand final, as a bit of tit-for-tat action goes out with Strax taking down one of the InVidious boys and then InVidious taking him back, as Bateman takes down Iron as well. Pringlesty there as sort of as a backup, and it looks like the bomb's going to go down as Politics takes down Dano, and Pringlesty manages to stop the bomb from going down. Another person on the bomb site, Nade, rolls past, manages to avoid that, and then Bateman takes down Politics as well. Harvey from behind takes down Snipples, but it's all up to Bateman to try and stop Harvey. Harvey's definitely been having a better showing so far this game, but he's managed to stop the plant for now. There's still a minute on the clock, so it's anyone's round so far. Bateman might be going for the rotate towards B through the right flank, or left flank, depending on which side you're on. As, yeah, Harvey's still sort of indecisive about where to go. Bateman now pushing into the B site. He might go straight for the real plant. No, he's going to check that alleyway, death alleyway, and do the tickle. Harvey now coming in through the death alley very hesitantly. 26 seconds on the clock, so one of them's going to have to make a move soon. Harvey knows that the clock's on his side, not Bateman's, so... 18 seconds left. Bateman's gone for the flank back to the A site. He might be able to get this plant down without Harvey realizing, no, Harvey's going to be racing towards that A site, but will he get there in time? He hears the plant go down, but he doesn't know if it's real or not. Yes, it is a real. Harvey race in there, take him down. As Bateman spots him, and Bateman takes him down, gets the round.
Cake.
InVidious. Very nice attempt there from Harvey, but not good enough in the end.
Wow, that he did everything right. He did everything right. He just could not get that final shot off. He caked it when they needed him most here. Dynasty, but down to 4 rounds difference. And here, look, once again, this is a 5-man push all into this A bomb site, heavily flashed here, so maybe Dynasty can pick up something here. No, they haven't even picked up a frag. Strax just pulling back a little bit. Snipples with his Magnum picks up the Danger Man Iron, who's had a wonderful 2 games so far. Strax, I don't like where he's sitting at the moment. Well, they're just casually running past, but he has a couple of players shooting him and takes him down. Politics does pull up one. Harvey as well on a Snipples 3v3 situation. Harvey coming around now to get into this A bomb site with Annie just behind him, offering a little bit of support. There pulls up one. Was there another one there? No, there wasn't on that A bomb site. And there we go. We might see a change now from InVidious. They got a first 2 rounds. They got that bomb down on A pretty simple. 2 rounds ago, it was 1v1 and very close. It was more of a clutch situation from Bateman, I feel, which won it. And that one, they didn't win it. So let's see what they do this time, Shieldah.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be another A push from InVidious, but a few flashbangs come out, but they weren't really affected by them too much as Pringlesty gets tagged heavily. Snipples and Bateman getting the first 2 kills on the Strax, and one of the other members of Zion takes down Dano. And Pringles I believe, onto Iron in response. Politics onto Crackers. Politics onto Bateman as well for the +10. Pringles might be pushing in, might be able to give him the 3 down so far this round. No, Snipples takes him down. And Snipples getting tagged up quite heavily by one of the Dynasty crew. That would be Annie. As Annie now here's the bomb being tickled. She gets the flashbang. Will she get the kill? She's trying to get the shots through the bomb site, but no, won't get that final bullet that she needs. Heavily tags onto both members, but in the end, looks like I believe Pringles takes her down for the 8th round for their team.
Annie had plenty of time on the clock. She could have played that a lot smarter, but she went in very aggressive and just spammed it up a lot. I think she could have played that one a little bit better. Maybe came around with it. Would have been tough anyway. Let's see what Strax is doing here. Strax is getting absolutely slaughtered here. I think he's gone down. No, he's not. He's somehow lived. Now he's gone down with Bateman. Huge +10. Annie and Strax, what we're used to doing on top of each other. Harvey goes down with a headshot from Snipples. Iron here has come around all the way to the back of the flank. Pulls up one easy enough. Is there another in there? No, there he gets him. Now there is another one, and he gets the big +10 there from Iron. And Politics pulls up Crackers as well. 2v1 situation. Iron, last one up, does see someone on the bomb, and he picks up... Oh, no, he doesn't. He close misses it. There we go. Picks up Snipples now. 1v1 situation. Bateman heavily tagged on that bomb. There we go. Back to full health now. Oh, Bateman has pulled that one out. And Bateman here, ladies and gentlemen, is single-handedly, I think, pulling InVidious back into this map. We have got 10 plays 11 now, Shieldah. They've really closed this gap on attack, and that A bomb site is working for them, and Dynasty don't know how to react to it.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people disregard the A site just from like the way everyone's playing. Like InVidious, when they're on defense, didn't... Oh, they might have sent like 1 or 2 there, but they didn't really send many. And it seems to be the standard thing, because at least from the CGM teams that are playing tonight, because Dynasty, for the first 2 rounds as well, only sent 1 or 2 members there, because they thought, oh, it's only just a fluke, or oh, they won't send anyone there. And but this time it looks like Dynasty are more prepared for this round, as they take down all of the InVidious crew, only losing Annie that round.
Yeah, Annie going down, unfortunately, and they needed that round, without a doubt. They really needed to pull that one back up. 10-12, super close, and let's see what they're doing this time on the map. So we got one coming up through B. Bomb carrier sitting behind a bit. Everyone else pushing up very hard into A. Bomb has gone down, and Annie getting first blood there on revenge to Crackers, and InVidious getting a few more. 3v3. So we're back to everything's all squared up, and the bomb is heading into A bomb site. Let's have a look here. Iron coming up from behind, and I think they've left a player back here to watch out for that, which they have, but Iron's quick enough, and he pulls up Dano with a lovely headshot. Harvey moving in. The Magic Man with the bomb. Let's see what he can do. He can't stop it being planted, and he comes in. That's an awkward spot to actually get into A bomb site, because the player on the A bomb site looking out gets a lot more vision. I just clicked away at the wrong time, but you would have seen there exactly what I spoke about. Looking into the A bomb site, it's quite dark. Looking out from the bomb site, it's quite light, as we see here. Very easy to spot up.
Yes, indeed. It's a bit of a issue there. But yeah, we're going to be going into the 24th round now. We're rolling out with Snipples now. He's going to be racing up that right flank, and throws a smoke, or someone threw a smoke nade out, and he's going to be pushing up. He spots one, he spots Harvey, takes him down, as Dano takes down Annie and Strax, the +10 there. And only losing 1 casualty so far, losing 2 now as Politics takes down Dano. Snipples onto Iron as well. So it's now a bit of tit-for-tat action, but InVidious is certainly in the lead for this round in a 3-on-1 situation. What old mate Politics has to deal with this, although he might be able to... Oh no, he has achieved the 30 bomb for this map already, but he will get taken down, so... another round for InVidious. We might see an overtime.
Score's tied. No, it's not. 13-11. What am I doing? 13-11. What are the scores? I've stuffed up the scoreboard, haven't I? I reckon I have. It's 13-11. We've had no dead rounds. Let me fix up our scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. The scores are 13-11. Yeah, I know, Mango. Leave me alone. All right, 13 to Dynasty's way. But they do have to be careful. Only 2 rounds difference, and that's another one. So look, they might win this. They played very strong on attack, but InVidious are playing just as strong. The difference here is Shieldah is Dynasty are probably playing a little better on defense than what InVidious did.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game, but InVidious really need to pull out their secret strats if they've got any hope of winning this now. As it's going to be another strong push on the A side. You've got Dynasty on the far left, kind of watch the cross as he might have tagged Bateman there as Bateman gets taken down by Annie from straight on. And Dynasty going to try and get that Magnum through the wall. He can't quite take down Annie's. Annie takes down Crackers and Snipples as well. I think that's the 3 down so far this round as Damo's going to try and take her down, but he can't quite do it either. Might watch Harvey now as Harvey's going to try and push around from behind. No, Dano takes him down. And he might be going for a bit of a flank now as Prielsty's going to try and do the jump shot. Will he be able to take down Annie? No, he won't. Annie's now on the 4 now. She might be able to get the ace here if her team lets her. But I don't think so. Politics might have sniped that one. With the Magnum, yes he did. So a bit of a deny there on the pentakill from Annie, but 4 down still pretty good.
They're not nice, are they? They are not nice. We do love a team down at Team Down TV here, of course. But this could be the last round. I'll fix the scoreboards. It is 11-15, and InVidious pushing in once again. Snipples first blood onto Harvey with the nice nade shot. Strax watching things here, but he's not going to help him out much. He's going to find himself in a bit of bother as he's about to have 3 people come rushing through that door. I don't know if scope is the best option for him. But I'm going to stick with him here. A lot of shots coming through. And he is last one up. Are they going to go? Yes, they are. Oh, that was a lovely shot there. Straight onto Snipples. And it's not the first time Snipples has scored a bit of Strax. A few Strax bullets tonight. Big flash going out. Make sure no one's coming up through the little bar. I think that's a bar in there. And they did the right thing. Planting at B where they knew where Strax wasn't. So we got Pringle and Strax. Strax puts that big nade over, both in 2 different directions here. Pringle's up the top, which is a fantastic position to keep an eye on it. And yeah, he's agreeing with me there, nodding. And Strax going to come down. Strax looking in the wrong direction. He needs to turn around. Pringles does get a little bit of vision on him. That's all he needs. And there we go. InVidious 12, Dynasty 15. Just that last round. That's all they need. And you can see there, Shieldah, what I was saying with that crate on the floor is that depends on what you're doing. It can really work for you or really not work for you.
Yeah, it's certainly not the best map design, but Activision aren't really known for their map design a lot. A lot of their maps have been unfit for competitive play, as I'm sure you know as a admin. And looks like it might be in InVidious' favour as Politics, as Annie and Politics take down one of the InVidious crew, and InVidious take down 2 of them in retaliation. I believe that was Iron and Politics. So Harvey taking down Dano as well is not a good omen for this round or for the rest of the map, as you've now got the bottom 3 from Dynasty to defend against Pringlesty, who's second on his team at 19 kills. Oh no, Strax will take him down, stopping his potential 20 bomb, and it's all up to Crackers now. Going to be looking at his point of view. He's got the UMP in hand, spots one with the flick shot, but no, he can't get it, and that's GG to Dynasty. 16-12 on the scoreboard, and everyone immediately leaves the server.
Yeah, they wouldn't be too happy with the effort. So, map 1 we seen on Hard Hat, it went 16-7 Dynasty's way. Map 2, obviously we've just seen then 16-12. So Dynasty won convincingly. InVidious only managed to put on 19 rounds, all up. Not a big effort, you wouldn't think, for a grand final.
Yeah, but then again, Dynasty just seemed to be more switched on, so they had their strats down pat, and even though InVidious had the very strong showing the second half of that second map, Dynasty were on the ball and able to sort of adapt to that strategy. within a few rounds, but like on the attacking side of that second map, InVidious just threw rounds away, left, right, and center, racing into the B site, only to get demolished by the upper level and stuff. So it just seemed like InVidious were not quite all there. They were maybe playing 90%, and the disconnect from Damo and stuff might have thrown them on tilt, as well as that first map. So
I think if anyone would have thrown anyone, it would have been Iron picking up that plus 10 team kill, and then the next round he picks up one. But you know what, Dynasty, they didn't let that bother him. I think what you said was right. They just giggled it off, said, don't worry about it, mate. You're an idiot, we'll deal with it. And off they pushed, and they never looked like losing over both of those maps. InVidious did pull up a little bit and started catching up that second one. I've never seen so much A be played. And credit to InVidious, they played that A bomb site then very, very well, but unfortunately not enough to get them off the line. They did really close that gap, Dynasty coming back. So Dynasty, number one team this season for CyberGamer main, Modern Warfare 3 on PC, so pretty good.
yeah, it was definitely a nice match to watch, with a bit of back and forth on that second map. It sort of gave hope for a third map, but overall just wasn't enough, really.
That's right. 1 second. And obviously the awards, so the awards are all posted now. I did see Chronic put that up so you can see that for if anyone missed that. But I must also say a huge shout out to Shieldah for joining me. I was a little bit apprehensive about doing tonight's cast by myself, and it's never as enjoyable having one Rand do it. So we thought, why not have 2 rounds? So a big shout out to Shieldah who joined me. I would have asked Sandman too, but apparently he's meant to be packing up his PC, but he's still in here watching the stream. So much for packing up your PC, Sandman. Pull your finger out as he's moving. So I do appreciate that, Shieldah, and maybe you could join me for the CGI Grand Final if and when that falls at the right time for us.
Yeah, well, if it's in the next couple nights, I might be able to, but depends. Like, I've got plans, and you know me, popular guy and all, so might be too busy, but see how we go.
So that's it for Modern Warfare 3. I just want to say this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone out there who enjoys a bit of League of Legends, Team Down TV will be presenting the ACL online qualifiers on Sunday. I think that is Sunday. We will be. So head over to, that'll be on twitch.tv/ACL Pro. LOL. That is. So that will be a pretty big Sunday full of League of Legends. And I think Friday night we got a League of Legends match. So lots coming up. So don't forget to follow us. A big shout out to Shieldah, and don't forget his details there at Shieldah on Twitter. Pop over and give him a follow. Make him feel good about himself. But that's probably it from us. I've got nothing else to say, I don't think. Or do you?
What was that? Sorry, I was just trying to chat in the Twitch chat and getting trash talked by Mangoes.
That's right. Don't worry about Mangoes. We'll sort him out. And hey, Strax, how are you?
Good.
Feeling good about your win?
$60, man. I'm gonna go spend it on RP.
Is that all you get for first place? No, what do you get?
It's like 60 each or some shit.
60
like
each?
300, I think.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're a good player or anything. How did you feel? Let me ask you, on Hard Hat, I thought the game may have turned when Iron was playing well, and he was shooting at anything he anything which moved, he shot at. We even catch some after those 3 friendly fires. There was I think it may have been Harvey coming through the tunnel, and he just points towards him and starts shooting, and it took him to realise. So what was the atmosphere in TeamSpeak at that point where he got that double friendly fire?
It's just the usual. Everyone's just laughing at Iron. He's just really fucking special.
just give him a bit of a hard time.
He's always doing retarded shit like this.
And what about your nade? Your triple feed nade. That was pretty huge. Hey, there would have been a few giggles and a few kind words said at that point. That's probably one of the biggest nades I've seen. I've seen a lot of plus 12s, plus 20s, plus 10s. What do we count here? We count in plus 5. So I've seen plenty of plus 10s. You don't often catch a triple feed like that, you know. It's a pretty special moment. And then scopes, poor Snipples. You didn't give him a chance tonight on that scope.
I was playing like shit on the second map. I was out poking him first map, but then second map I just played like shit, and he was, they were just out pushing me, and then I was getting destroyed. So I dropped it, picked up SMG, and we did better.
Yeah, I seen that you did pick up the SMG. You were pushing up a lot further and whatnot, but you played well. All the boys at Dynasty, they played well tonight. So, like I said, guys, that's it from us here at Team Down TV. We'll have that VOD up on YouTube real soon. I'll post a link in the forums for that. Shout out to Shieldah once again for joining us tonight and making it enjoyable for everyone to watch. And that's it from us. Nothing else, Shieldah?
No one's messaged me about shoutouts, so they can all jump off a cliff. And thanks for watching.
Stuff them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys later on in the week.
Space.